This is Emmanuel Letting from Forex Portal Academy. I want to explain the demand and supply zone, how to determine the strength of the demand and supply zone. Okay, so in our lectures, we've been able to establish that there are two ways to determine the strength of the demand and supply zone, and one of it is based on the strength of the move, and the second one is how fresh it is. So for this one, I'm going to show you guys how to determine the strength of a zone based on how swiftly price moves in and out. So like I said, price, let's say this is a zone right here. Okay, this is um that is a supply zone. So price tested it, came back down, tested it, came back down. So price has obeyed this zone. So let's say S and let's say D. All right, so now we said that to know how strong a particular zone is based on how swiftly price moves in and out. And as you can see here, at this zone, as price touch this supply zone, price swiftly moved down. You can see there is no bullish candle in between. Price just came down strongly, and then when it went up after this, it went up strongly, tested that zone again, and then came back down. And now you can see that this zone is really strong with how swiftly price went in and out of those zone. And then the second method we also discussed is that based on how fresh a zone is, then we can also establish if that zone is strong. So now, looking at this, price just came into this zone from this angle, tested this supply zone right here, all right, and it came down. Okay, and then it went back up to test this zone. Now remember that this demand zone here is really fresh. Okay, so as price came into the supply zone again, it dropped drastically. So this zone here, this demand zone is fresh. So as price came in here, it was best for us to take a sell trade down here and come here. Okay, it would have been very okay for us to take a sell trade down here because this demand zone is fresh. It has only one test. Okay, now this here, this move up here created the supply zone. This move down here created this demand zone, and then this move up here showed us that there is a zone actually here, meaning that price, once you see this price rejection coming downward, it would have been the best time to take that sell trade because this demand zone that you're trying to enter is still very fresh. So that is how to determine how strong a zone is, first by looking at how fresh it is, and secondly by looking at how swiftly and strong price move into this zone. And as you can see, if you would have taken your sell trade there, you see how strongly price came in down because this zones is fresh. This zone is fresh. All right, only two tests. It is believed that after two tests at the supply and at the demand zone, that the zone will get weaker and it is no longer safe to trade. I taught you guys this in our last class. Okay.